You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He isn't the type to talk big. Actually, he doesn't talk much about bold dreams at all. In his career, he'll move ahead steadily by putting in honest, disciplined effort, not by taking risks or pushing boundaries. If you want stability over ambition, he delivers that quietly and well.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he remains calm and does not fall apart or get angry easily. Instead of complaining or panicking, he quietly gets back to focusing on his duties and follows the rules to fix what he can. He prefers to keep a low profile and handle problems step by step.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally like him because he is polite, calm, and stays out of trouble. He isn't the one to start fights or get caught up in office drama. Even if he's not the most talkative or outgoing, his manners and steady nature make him reliable.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he will feel proud of you and show support in a quiet, kind way. He's not someone who gets jealous or feels threatened by your success. You don't have to worry about insecure behavior or fights over who's doing better.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he will not secretly resent you or feel insecure about it. He's humble and steady, and your bigger paycheck won't shake his sense of self. You won't see him getting moody or picking fights over money.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money with care and likes to keep things organized. You won't catch him wasting money on things he doesn't need or making sudden big purchases just for fun. If something needs to be bought, he'll think it through first.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. You won't find him showing off with fancy clothes or expensive things just to impress others. He prefers a simple, practical lifestyle and keeps away from anything flashy or risky.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's polite and gentle in his ways, but when it comes to kindness and sharing, he tends to be reserved. He isn't harsh or mean, just not very open handed with money or emotions. You'll find him helpful in little practical matters and he won't create drama.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money matters. You won't find him hiding expenses or keeping secrets about savings. He likes everything to be clear and in order. His approach to money is tidy and fair, not controlling or sneaky.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in sharing housework and doesn't think it's only your job. He values routines and keeping things tidy, so he's likely to pitch in and help keep the home in order. While he might not be overly enthusiastic or creative with chores, he will do his part quietly and regularly.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand around and tell you what to do. He likes routines and doing tasks properly, so he'll quietly do his share without making a big scene. Household teamwork is important to him, and he'll make sure things get done right together.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and isn't interested in arguing just to prove he's right. He listens quietly and doesn't get loud or pushy in a discussion. You won't find him picking fights or turning every talk into a contest.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and does not say hurtful things or act aggressive. He prefers to keep his emotions in control and rarely loses his temper. His calm nature helps keep the peace so arguments don't easily turn ugly.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He has a calm and steady personality, and it takes a lot to really upset him. Even when something bothers him, he handles it quietly instead of lashing out.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He is not the type to blame you just to protect his own pride. You won't find him shifting the blame or starting pointless arguments.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and clearly understands that no means no. He is not pushy or forceful and values politeness and order in his relationships. If you set a limit or express discomfort, he will step back without pressuring you or creating drama.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He is polite and calm and doesn't get upset or offended easily. If you say no, he will accept it quietly without making you feel guilty or starting an argument.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values quietness and order, so he would never use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. What happens between you stays safe and private. He isn't into gossip or revenge.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His steady and disciplined nature means he values loyalty and routine over chasing excitement elsewhere. He isn't one to flirt or let his attention wander, and he doesn't crave drama or new thrills in relationships.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He trusts you and values peace in the relationship, so you won't find him questioning your every move or getting suspicious about who you talk to. His calm and steady nature helps him give you space and respect your independence.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective isn't a cover for a controlling personality. He's steady and polite and prefers to show care by helping with daily tasks and creating a peaceful, organized home. His style is gentle and respectful, not bossy or overbearing.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do all the work by yourself. He values sharing responsibilities and sticking to routines, so he'll quietly do his part, helping with homework, bedtime, or taking care of daily needs, you won't feel alone carrying the load.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He handles problems in a steady, thoughtful way, preferring to talk things through or quietly correct mistakes rather than yell or punish harshly. His goal is to fix the situation and help the children back on track, not to make them feel worse.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He respects routines, shared responsibilities, and values what you bring to the home and family. He's not controlling or possessive, so you'll have the space to be yourself beyond just being a mom.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career and then later pressure you to quit after having a child. He values fairness, teamwork, and keeping things organized. So he'll want you to keep contributing in your own way, whether it's at home or at work. He doesn't change his tune or play games with your independence.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with respect and genuine politeness, but his warmth might stay on the quieter side. He won't be rude or distant. He'll make sure your parents feel comfortable and valued when they visit. Still, you can trust him to treat your parents honorably and never cause embarrassment or discomfort. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He isn't quick to anger or drama, so he won't lash out or add fuel to the fire. Instead, he'll quietly listen, keep peace, and try practical ways to fix any trouble.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is more likely to expect you to follow traditional ways, especially in front of his relatives. At home with you, he may be fair and supportive, but when it comes to family and gatherings, he values keeping peace, order, and respect for old customs. If this matters to you, talk openly so expectations don't cause hidden stress.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to keep things peaceful and avoid open fights, but he won't leave you completely alone. He is quiet and steady, so he may not speak up loudly on your behalf, but he will support you in his own gentle way, like checking in with you afterward or helping you avoid uncomfortable situations. With him, you can count on quiet, steady backing, even if it's not always public.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't likely to be a typical mummy's boy, but he does value keeping peace and order, especially in the family. If there's a conflict with his mother, he may try to avoid taking strong sides to prevent drama. He won't rush to defend either person loudly, but he also won't ignore your feelings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and keeping things in order at home, so he prefers to handle personal matters quietly between just the two of you. He isn't comfortable turning family issues into outside drama or gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means life will run smoothly and feel secure, with routines and careful planning at the center of your days. He is dependable, polite, and rarely brings drama or surprises, so you can trust him to handle challenges calmly and share household duties.